Hi everyone, I just wanted to hop on and explain to you our first essay for the summer, which is this advertisement evaluation essay. We're going to take the ideas that you heard about in the rhetoric lecture about the 5 elements of rhetoric and how effective communication needs to consider all those elements, and we're going to apply it to an advertisement. So the first step is that you need to choose a print advertisement. It cannot be a video and it cannot be a radio ad. Do not go to Google Images. I need you to get a magazine, and whether that's you already own one or you go to a grocery store, you take a picture of the front of the magazine, you open it, find an ad you like, take a picture of that ad, making sure you have the page number in it and any information you might need. And you have that available. You can, if you're driving down the road and you see a billboard, because remember, billboards are pictures, so those are print ads in a way. You can take a picture of it, just note where you were when that happened, and anything else you might need to know as you're doing this. Or if you're on social media, something like Instagram or Facebook. TikTok wouldn't really work because those are normally video ads, but Facebook, social, Instagram should be good ones. And you are scrolling and you get to an advertisement, maybe it's like Amazon clothing or something like that, and it's a picture. You could screenshot that and use that. Make sure your screenshot, and if you have to take multiple, that's fine, includes the name of the company, like what date it was with the actual picture. And if you need to, go click on the company's name, the handle, and take a picture of that homepage so you have the information about them if you, just in case. So it doesn't need to be a print ad, meaning a picture. You cannot use a video or radio advertisement for this. It would not work. So we're going to jump around on our assignment sheet real quick. But once you have that ad, there's some questions you can think about here. You can think about the analyzing advertisement video that you watched, and that information. But what you're going to end up writing an essay on is answering this question. Does this ad successfully appeal to the target audience? Why or why not? So how do I know my target audience? Well, the target persona activity you did, I was setting you up for this. So think about, okay, who would this ad be targeting? And is their rhetoric effective at targeting them, yes or no? And you can say no, just tell me why. You can say yes, tell me why. All right. So when we think about this essay, there's some things to think about. Who's your audience that you're writing to? Well, the assignment sheet that I'm not going to read to you because I hate it when my teachers read word for word for me. So I'm going to trust you to go back and read these after I hit these big points for you. So target audience is the company that owns that product. You are talking to their marketing group, telling them, hey, these are some good things, these are not good things. That means you need to use formal academic language. So no first or second person, no run-on sentences, no fragments, no contractions, no slang or text speech, clear formal language. You're also needing to pay attention to the fact that I'm looking for a 2.5 to 4 page essay. That's double space though, so it's really not a lot. And again, if you hit all your big points and you give me lots of evidence, you should be fine. You are using MLA format, so that will also help as well. As you're going through, please come back and read these. Again, I don't want to read it to you. I trust you to read, but they're really important. But I do want to highlight is this rubric. So 15%, so 15 points is your MLA format. Pay attention to that. You can lose 10 points if you don't hit 2.5 pages. So make sure you do that. But how do I hit 2.5 pages? That feels like so much to write. Well, let's look at the breakdown. Your introduction. It should tell me a description of the magazine or where the billboard was or what the social media was, the product, the company, and who the target audience is. Now, when I say the product, I don't mean you have to write me like 6 sentences describing it. Just identify it. Let me know about it. Same with the target audience. Don't send 6, 7 sentences giving me all the details. Just the target audience is young women in their early 20s because this is something that they would need. Something like that. And then you're going to have your thesis at the end of the introduction, directly answering that research question I highlighted earlier. But then your body paragraphs, I'm looking for 2 to 4 body paragraphs. I would recommend 3 if possible, because that's just going to give you more. And I think that's like a solid grounding for you. 4 is great. 2, sometimes it's not enough. So three explicit reasons of why this ad does or does not appeal to the audience. However, you need to use evidence from your advertisement. So giving me specific examples, talking about specific colors, specific words, phrasing, pictures, whatever. Have your evidence supporting your reason, and that will also help you meet your length. And then you're also going to write a conclusion, just kind of like tying it up. If there's recommendations to make it better, great. If it's perks or is, maybe you say like, this is ready to launch. You should see sales increase soon, something like that. All right. The other 20 points just to be aware of is your grammar. So again, no first or second person. I, me, my, you, your. He, she, they is fine. All right, but just not first or second. Also pay attention to your run-on sentences and your fragments. Again, we're looking for formal academic language. We're going to go through outlines and drafting with this, but I wanted you to have a good idea of what I'm looking for from this essay. And if you have any questions, let me know.